Hello everyone, welcome to Stampin' Grotto. Today I am going to be sharing with you how to make this fairly simple but very pretty birthday card, so stay tuned. Alright, so to get started, we are going to start with a card base of Evening Evergreen cut to 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So you get a standard A2 card base. And then we're going to cut a piece of basic white. This is just the regular, not the thick. And this is cut to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And that just creates kind of a detail layer. And then this is from the Pretty Prints Designer Series paper. This is Evening Evergreen. And this one is cut to 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then from the Layering Circles die set, I took the largest ones, and in basic white, I cut the regular circle. This is 2 7/8 of an inch across. And then in Evening Evergreen, I cut the scalloped circle that goes with that. And this one is 3 inches. So those are just layering pieces. And then to add a little bit of detail to this white circle, I just took this stamp from the Queen Bee stamp set, and using Evening Evergreen ink and stamping off a bunch, I stamped this just to give it a little bit more detail. And then using this stamp here, also from Queen Bee, I stamped this in Evening Evergreen, and then I used the matching die to just cut this out. It's not the full length because I'm actually going to be covering up the bottom of it anyway. So I was able to use a scrap piece of basic white that I had. And then for my sentiment, again, using the Queen Bee stamp and die set, I stamped happy and birthday. I did have to stamp them separately because when I stacked them on one, I felt they were too far apart. So I stamped them separately in Evening Evergreen, and then part of the dies that you can get that match this set has this really pretty label die. So I just die cut that out. And then I went ahead, and this is the Evening Evergreen open weave ribbon. And I just went ahead and cut a piece that's probably, I don't know, about 7 inches or so. And I just tied that into a bow that I will attach using a glue dot. And to finish off the card, we are going to use some of these 2021 to 2023 in color opal rounds. And again, we're going to do those in either Evening Evergreen or some soft succulent, because I think that'll go well and pop a little bit more than the darker. So we shall see. So let's go ahead and put the card together. Okay, so we are going to start by adding these layers. So I'm just going to layer this on here and then put them both on here. So I'm taking some of my liquid glue. Put some more on the back of here. And then I'm going to layer these two pieces together. And then we're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of here just to give a little bit of extra dimension. Oops. And then making sure that the, words are right side up, I'm going to aim for roughly the center. So just like that. And then this is going to go on here like this, with this popped up again. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of liquid adhesive on that. Put it to the side. And then I'm going to grab a few more Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm just going to put that on the bottom here. And then using one of the mini glue dots, I'm just going to put one on the back of the knot of my bow. And I'm going to put it just across here like this. Cap back on that. And then to finish off my card, I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to put a few of these on here. So one on either side of my label, just to kind of finish the label off, and then so just like that. Okay, so now that we have the front of the card done, I'm just going to add a finishing touch to the inside because it's harder to write a sentiment or greeting or whatever on the inside of a darker card like this. So I'm just going to take a piece of basic white. This is cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And just using this same stamp that we used on the front of the card and some more of my Evening Evergreen ink, I'm just going to ink this up and making sure I get the whole thing. I am just going to stamp the side like this. That's it. And then you can write your sentiment on that. So it adds just a little bit of extra decorative element to the inside of your card. So I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid glue and then center it on the inside and lay it down. And there you have it. A wonderful card. It comes together pretty quickly and easily. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort. And I really like the, color and color kind of look like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. And as always, if you are interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone.